Welcome to the Cali State of the Union podcast, hosted by me, Wally, a 26th Los Angeles mayor candidate, and I approve this message. Here weekly on Cyrus XM and all social media. My fellow citizens, I stand here with a heavy heart, yet filled with resolve and unyielding hope for our shared future. Now, over this past weekend, we witnessed protests like we haven't seen in a long time. You know, people were frustrated with these raids, and I understand, but we all have to do this in a peaceful manner and get along. No one should be provoked. Sometimes when people are backed into a corner, they strike, and that's what we witnessed here. I want to let all the Latinos and all the other communities know I have their back 100%. I will roll up my sleeves and fight for you, And I had talked with my buddies in the White House about maybe we need to rethink some of these policies that are tearing families apart. First we thought it was, like savage people and bad people, but now we're seeing, everyday working class people who are contributing to society, and nobody wants to see that, and the National Guard was deployed out here. It was a hectic situation, and we have to think about law enforcement. They're stressed out. In fact, I talked to a couple of them at Joe's Pizza right there on Spring Street, and man, they looked exhausted, man, and tired. And I know, everybody's ready for a break, but I'm here to let Los Angeles know, your mayor candidate, that I'm with you 100%, and we will fight. We will fight this thing, but I want everybody to calm down and let us be rational about this. We have witnessed, and many have personally experienced, the profound impact of recent ICE raids and the divisive travel bans. I see your pain, your fear, and your unwavering commitment to justice. Know this, you are not alone. You hear me? You are not alone. Your voices are heard, and your courage inspires us all. For too long, the rhetoric around immigration has been one of division and fear. We have seen families torn apart, communities living in apprehension, and the very fabric of our society unraveled. The stories of those seeking refuge, those building lives, and those simply striving for a better tomorrow have often been overshadowed by policies that don't prioritize or enforce or have empathy. This is not the America we aspire to be. I understand the deep concerns many of you hold, and I have talked to many of y'all, and I'm let y'all know that I got you, and many of y'all have gave me notes about people in detention and the immigration process are not getting a due process. They're not getting phone calls, and I've been on the phone calls relentlessly getting these people. They get their proper due court in court. They get the proper due course. They get everything coming to them. I'm gonna make sure, and I'm gonna fight. I understand the deep concerns many of you hold. The constant threat of ICE raids creates an environment persuasive anxiety impacting everything from attending school to seeking necessary medical care. Children are growing up with the specter of parental separation, and the mental health consequences for our communities are profound and long-lasting. This is an unacceptable reality in a nation built on the promise of liberty and justice for all. America is a country of immigrants. You know, people came here from all types of backgrounds, came here to look for a better future, and America has accepted the call every time, has transformed lives, and has did a lot of good in society. But now we're at a crossroads, and I understand some people are fed up. You know, I just want them to know that they're being heard and something's being done about it. But amidst the challenge, there is hope. Hope in your resilience, hope in your collective power, you know, and hope in the fundamental principles that define our nation. I pledge to take your concerns directly to the White House. I will. You know, my man Trump, man, God bless. He's doing a wonderful job, you know. But, you know, there's a lot of things out there, man, that's being discussed, and I won't get into, deals and things that go on behind the doors. But, you know, there's a lot of, people fearful, you know, not knowing what's coming tomorrow. And I'm here to shed a little light on the situation. And I pledge to take your concerns directly to the White House. My aim is to not simply demand, but to engage in meaningful dialogue, to find common ground, and to impress upon our leaders the urgent need for a change in position on these issues. We must work towards a future where ICE raids are a thing of the past, replaced by humane and just immigration policies, common sense policies. You know, this guy got some family, been working hard. You know, he might not got a couple papers right due to all the backlog, but you got to work with these guys. You know, don't provoke them, don't put them in the corner, because when you put somebody in the corner, they strike back. You know, and that's what we've been seeing. You know. However, while we pursue these critical changes, I implore you, exercise your First Amendment rights, but do so in a peaceful and resolute manner. Our right to freedom of speech, assembly, and petition is the bedrock of our democracy. It is a very tool that allows us to challenge injustice and demand accountability. Use your voice. Use it. Use your voice, you know. Do not be silenced, you know. And I just want to challenge all y'all to reach deep inside and find resolve, you know. Find your convictions and the righteous of yourself and your cause. Peaceful protest is not a sign of weakness. It is a demonstration of strength, dignity, and unwavering commitment to our ideals. You know, it is a powerful testament to the fact that even in the face of adversity, we will not be silenced. By upholding the principles of peaceful assembly, we not only protect ourselves, but also demonstrate to the world the true spirit of our movement and the American people, the resolve. You know, we have a mandate to implement things, drastic change, and get the country moving, you know. But we need our, you know, our Latino brothers, our Asian brothers. We need everybody. Everybody contributes. Everybody got something special about them. Let's stay true to the values of America. And as far as the homeless situation, the streets is not a place where you should be showering and doing everything. I walk on Skid Row, guys got poop everywhere, dog poop. You got to wash the ground more than you walk. You know, it is hectic. So much, they got the cat rats running around these guys all day. And, I've been talking to them. They've been saying they're not getting no assistance. They're not being signed up for housing that's being currently built. And, it's a real mess, but I'm here to clean it up. I'm running for mayor, 26. I want y'all to go out, vote Vincent Wally, make sure you get it right. And, by my following, man, I get everybody to vote, man. It could be a landslide. We will win this thing like records. You think Trump did something, man, we in LA are prepared to do something even bigger, The path ahead may be challenging, but I believe in the power of unity and the enduring promise of our nation. Let us stand together, speak with one voice, and work tirelessly toward a future where every individual, regardless of their background, can live free from fear and dignity, and with the hope that truly defines the American dream. Thank you, and God bless. This concludes our segment, Catch the Cali State of the Union podcast weekly on Cyrus